Word on the street is that the Galaxy Note 7 is just an S7 Edge with a stylus, and spending an extra $100 is probably not worth it. At first glance, I would have probably agreed, but it turns out that this comparison is not that simple. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocket Now, and this is Galaxy Note 7 versus Galaxy S7 Edge, brought to you by Dbrand. Pocket Now's Galaxy Note 7 coverage is made possible by Dbrand, manufacturer of precision-cut vinyl skins for smartphone, tablets, and other gadgets. Go to dbrand.com/galaxy to pimp out your new Galaxy Note 7. The debate over which are the best phones of 2016 is so far owned by Samsung, and you're pretty much looking at them front and center. Samsung has taken over 2016, and this time not just by the power of marketing. These two devices are probably the most feature-packed phones money can buy right now, so the question left is which one is better. Regularly answering that is a matter of price or features, but both devices were designed to serve different market segments. For starters, what you see here is a very beautiful and smudge-friendly blend of Gorilla Glass and 7000 series aluminum. The badass finish of the onyx black Galaxy S7 Edge is just as much of a head-turner as the coral blue of the Galaxy Note 7. The differences lie in size, feel, and materials. The Note 7 rounds to being around 3mm taller, 1mm wider, 0.2mm thicker, and 12 grams heavier than the S7 Edge. The metallic seam is actually just as thick on both, but a minor angle on the S7 Edge makes it feel sharper in the hand than the Note, which feels like if you're holding pure glass. And that's not just any glass, as the Note 7 uses the stronger Gorilla Glass 5 compared to the 4th generation on the S7 Edge. Both Galaxies sport gorgeous Quad HD Super AMOLED displays with curves on each side, but the added size of the Note allows a larger 5.7-inch unit compared to 5.5. Size isn't the only point in favor of the Note, as an MDNI chip also provides more efficient HDR playback here compared to the S7 Edge. Each is also powered by similar specifications, being a Snapdragon 820 processor or Exynos 8890, along with 4 gigs of RAM. Expandable storage is also standard, but the Note 7 wins this one with double the base storage at 64 gigs, and newer specifications like USB Type-C, even if fast and wireless charging remains standard, and regular charging isn't really any faster over USB-C. There's also IP68 water and dust resistant on both devices for up to 30 minutes under a meter of water. Even the cameras on both devices are the same specifications of 12 megapixels with face detection autofocus and f1.7 aperture at the back and 5 megapixels at f1.7 at the front. Photos on both devices are just as stunning during the day, with amazing color saturation, deep contrast, and detail. And both cameras enjoy the same exact capabilities at night. There are some minor software differences between them both, where the Note 7 favors swipes to navigate between menus, and the S7 Edge is more about buttons. But what you care about are their stills, and both devices deliver just as well. Even video recording provides the same level of saturation, detail, and even stabilization. And even though the Note 7 includes HDR video recording, it's really hard to tell the difference when you are, or if there's any benefit. Whereas in some cases, we've even noticed certain warping when you walk that you can't really see on the S7 Edge. Now, when it came to endurance, results were mixed. Over Wi-Fi and streaming our podcast for 30 minutes, the Galaxy Note 7 came on top on 3 tests with a larger display and a slightly smaller battery. This is quite puzzling as the S7 Edge has been the historical king of battery, averaging 6 hours of screen on time over 4 on the Note 7. And yet, it seems that software updates have left the Galaxy S7 Edge behind, at least 5% when compared to the Note 7 in recent testing. Obviously, network and data speeds are of influence, but both devices perform comparably, given Verizon and AT&T aren't the best networks in this area. The speaker on the S7 Edge is also slightly louder than that of the Note, though both have the most terrible placement in smartphone history. Really, you won't notice that much of a difference when using them in day-to-day.
While Sony is streamlining the hardware and features, we held on.
Now, these are the only two departments where the S7 Edge wins anything, though. The Note 7 continues to pull punches with an iris scanner for added convenience and biometric security, and last but not least, yes, the S Pen. These two separate hardware features enable software that sets the Note 7 apart. Secure Folder gives the iris scanner more value, as this means that whatever's in it can only be accessed by you, and that even includes separate copies of applications for other logins. We have a separate video that details everything the iris scanner can do in addition to Secure Folder. And as for the S Pen, there is also a separate video where we pretty much took 5 minutes to describe all it can do. This is not just your average stylus to write on, but a productivity tool like no other that lets you take notes with the screen off, in addition to other very useful features that you can only get on a Galaxy Note. And then there are other differences, like Samsung's new Grace UX only being part of the Note 7, even though both devices run Marshmallow. The new refinements include a frictionless experience with more subtle icons, a better-looking settings menu and a drop-down menu, more enhancements to the keyboard, and even a blue light filter, making it better for you to use this phone at night. Even the unique Edge menu of the S7 Edge is no longer unique, as the Galaxy Note 7 brings that exact same menu in addition to the same options to get additional ones to the store. And if we were to compare other features, like for example the theme store or even the always-on display, the Galaxy Note 7 offers more options. Sure, this is just a software update away for the S7 Edge, but it's not like if Samsung has ever had positive fame in that department. And even using both phones on a day-to-day basis feels the same yet different. Both devices are just as fast and snappy, both include Game Launcher to enhance your gaming experience and save you from the capacitive keys, and both devices support the new Vulkan API for more efficient gameplay. Overall, the biggest question left is if the $100 difference between each of these devices is really worth taking the plunge for a Note 7 over the Galaxy S7 Edge. Some of you even argue that you really don't need an S Pen or an iris scanner, which are all valid points. You actually don't need any of these features. But here's the thing. For those extra $100, you get a stronger glass body, a future-proof USB-C connector, new software, rich tone HDR video, 64 gigs of storage instead of 32, a newer phone that's not due for a change until late next year, and will receive software updates sooner, hopefully. Oh, and did I mention that you also get an iris scanner and an S Pen? Usually competitors like Apple only give you added storage for $100, so in my opinion this is really no topic for debate. Just get yourself the newer Galaxy Note 7 and set yourself apart from the crowd with this new blue coral finish, which is just gorgeous. This video was made possible by dbrand, the boss of vinyl skins for your smartphone, tablet, game console, and more. Whether it's carbon fiber, leather, wood, or concrete, there are dozens of combinations to choose from. For the most precise fit on your new Xbox One S or this new Galaxy Note 7, go to dbrand.com in the links down below. Friends, just like this, we've got more videos of the Galaxy Note 7, so make sure you follow us on social media and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also catch our videos on vessel.com/pocketnow, and follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.